So today is the first day that I'm going apartment shopping and I am so excited. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm like, oh my God, like, is this happening? Like, am I, like, it's one thing to say that you want to move out and that you're going to move out and then you're going to find a place, but then it's another thing to actually go out and find a potential place. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nee here, and on today's episode, we are going apartment shopping. If you're coming from my last video, you know that we've learned a lot from Levy and Peace about how to apartment shop, but now it's time to actually hit the streets and find out what apartment am I gonna make my home, because time is ticking. Guys, Peace is showing me my first apartment today. You know I've never been apartment shopping. So, the first apartment, we get to the first apartment. Now she sends me this apartment, and I think it's cute. The lighting is good, and natural lighting is really big for me because I'm someone that generally likes the daylight. I feel like it just puts me in a better spirit and a better mood. So I need me some natural lighting.
We came in, I forgot that in the pictures they did show a section of the ceiling that had like a certain vibe, like an unfinished vibe to it. In the picture it looked kind of cute. In person, I was like, oh, so when are they gonna finish painting this? Like, are they gonna finish before the new tenant comes in? And he was like, oh no, this is how it is. This is the style. And I was like,
sis, the ceilings are like unfinished. And I literally looked up at the ceiling and I was like, so is that supposed to be like, are you guys still working on it? He's like, no, that's the style. I said, what? It was dark in there, and maybe it was because of the side that we were facing, but that's not what I saw on the listing, okay? That's not what I saw.
dim. And this is middle of the day. This is like bright afternoon, like 1-2 p.m. We just got here. Like, it's not like it's nighttime. It's not nighttime, obviously.
We are not a fan of that apartment. First of all, he was so hasty with showing us the apartments, but Peace did just tell me because, guys, this is my first time.
Not that we schedule it to be 10 minutes, but it depends on how big the place is that you're looking at. In a sense, basically in and out. So they come in, look around, see the space, and as soon as you walk in, you usually have an impression of the space, just like you did.
So far, not finding an apartment, 1, and me 0. I literally, this might be harder than I thought. I don't know what that first one was, but now I'm really excited to see the second one because maybe all the apartments aren't catfish apartments, So we get upstairs and he shows us a mock-up room. So it's like a mock-up living room and a bedroom. And I felt like that gave me a nice vibe in terms of what I can expect from and where I can place my things. So I was like, okay, this is cool. But the lighting wasn't up to par. It wasn't what I necessarily wanted. So we see a lot of apartments in that apartment. So we're looking at the second apartment, and this is a little bit better. This is more my taste. There's laundry in the building because I do not want to have to go to the laundromat or leave. And then I think there's also the option to put a washing machine in your unit, but then obviously that's just more money. I'm liking this second one a lot. It's definitely seeming spacious. The lighting is great. And it seems like what I want, but it's just not quite doing it for me. But then he shows us another apartment in the building, and now at this point, I'm blown away. Like, number one, the fact that this is near a train station is doing something to me. Like, it's sort of like a vibe. Like, I've never seen an apartment like that. Like, to me, that's a flex. To say that the train is right there, like, you can literally see the train, like, leaving. If you're ever running late, you can see the train, like, leaving in front of you, which is crazy. But it wasn't quite doing it for me. And then on top of that, like, there's no parking in the area, so you would have to pay for parking, which is another additional expense. I just feel like I feel like the price could have been lower considering what they're offering. Again, the views are great. The views of like the train station and like the gym, like being able to see the tracks and all that stuff was like really cool to me, but it's just not quite what I'm looking for. So here we go, let's keep going. So now we're at the next location, and honey, they have me from the door. Concierge? Excuse me? And he's wearing a suit and he's like, how can I help you? Who are you here for? I said, I like that security. I feel safe. And he has these big arms too. So I felt like I could be safe in his arms. I felt like if anything should go down. So on top of that, they also buzz people in. And then guys, do you see this lobby? There's like a little chair and like, there's like a little meal section. It's just giving real security, secure, luxury vibes for me. And I like that. I feel like I can see myself here. Immediately hit with natural light. And I'm like, yes, this is literally what I'm looking for. Natural light me, please. Okay, that's cool. But then I look over on my right, and this is apparently supposed to be the closet. Now, not my personal closet, because I'm assuming there's one in the room, but like a closet of sort of like where you can put storage or jackets or coats or whatever. Girl, this is not a closet. My God, what is that? I don't know what that is. It's like a slit. I'll probably be able to hang like what, one little coat in there, probably fit a broom in there, a dustpan, and that's about it. So I don't like that. I'm already not liking that because generally I already know New York closets can be small, so I need as much space as I can get, and this is not doing it for me. The living room looks kind of cool. I don't know if I'm feeling the brown cabinets though. It's definitely giving me family home built in the 1900s type of vibe. How do I look outside? And it's a view. It's an amazing, wonderful view of the parking lot.
Huge. I have a great view of the park. Like, I'm talking about all the lines, all 84 cars. Like, you could literally see, that's all you can see, the parking lot.
A parking lot? Really? I was like, y'all gotta do better than this. Like, what? So I'm already like, yeah, I do not want this apartment. Your girl is modern and classy, and it's just not quite doing it for me. This place is actually more affordable, and so I'm sort of like leaning towards that because of that. And then she takes us up to the rooftop, and the rooftop is huge. I'm like, oh my God, I could have little parties up here, get-togethers, barbecues. I'm liking this. And then we go down to the amenities, and I'm a little impressed, I'm not gonna lie. You know, they have a lounge area, then they have like a refrigerator in there, there's like a sink, like it's giving real lounge vibes, you know? Then they have like a little office space, and then there's a TV, and there's like a movie room, and I'm liking it. I'm like, you know what? You know what? This apartment might just have some potential here, but it's still not quite what I like. I don't know if this is it. I don't know. I feel like when I find my apartment, aren't I supposed to have a feeling of like, oh my God, this is it. This is the one. I'm not getting that so far.
You know when somebody loves an apartment or when this is the one for them, because they're either gonna love it, like absolutely this is my dream apartment, or they're gonna like love everything about it except like one or two things. And it's usually like one or two small things.
So I come in and the lobby looks pretty cute. The lobby, it's not that it looks cute. It looks very modern and luxurious. So I like that. I think the first thing I noticed is that where's the natural lighting? I want to be hit with sun when I walk into the apartment. You know, I want to feel, wow, you know? And this apartment isn't giving that. This apartment isn't giving what they said it's supposed to give. It's not doing that for me. And then I look to my left to see a view, and it's a wonderful view of a brick wall. What, are we in prison? So I asked her about that, the agent, and she's like,
Construction that was going on in the building next door, they were supposed to end the scaffolding here because this is not even, so we are trying to work with the management.
One of them, like, okay, let's say it's the length of my hand, this much of it was construction, like just construction, like tapestry, piping, just blocking it.
I said, ma'am, I don't got time to try to figure this out with you. I don't got time for that. I'm trying to move out like yesterday. I don't know how long it's gonna take you guys to do this. So I'm like, you know what? Immediately, no. I don't care what you're selling, I don't want it. Even if this apartment was free, I still wouldn't take it. What am I supposed to tell my friends when we look to our left? When we wanna open the window for fresh air? What fresh air? So no, not even gonna waste too much time in this apartment, but it's definitely giving no. Like, am I gonna find my apartment today? How many times are we gonna have to keep doing this? Are we gonna have to go on 4 apartment hunting days? Is it gonna take a week? Is it gonna take a month? I don't know at this point.
All right, so the last one that we saw, this one I had a lot of confidence in. Like, I know I said this before, but this one I had a lot of confidence in because it was one of Urban Pads apartments, and we don't be playing those games. So as soon as we walked in, we all like, yo, this is it. Like, this apartment is bomb.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first walked in, I was like, what is this? But when I saw the pictures of the listing, I was like, oh my God, this place looks huge. And I'm loving the aesthetic of like the warehouse kind of vibe or whatever. I am at a loss for words. Like, mind you, at this point, it was like later in the evening, like early evening, so the sun like was setting, and it was floor to ceiling windows. Girl, for this price, this is a steal. You know, I'm like, you know what? I gotta have it. I'm sold. Now, I don't think that the warehouse vibe really is my vibe in terms of like aesthetic, but I'm willing to go all in for this. At this point, I'm telling Peace, when can I put the deposit down? When can I put the deposit down?
She is like in everything. Like, she's like, yo, this is really nice. Da, da, da. She's even trying to see how she can make the bedroom work. And she's ready, like, yo, girl, I'm ready to put my deposit down right now.
I called my friends, I called my family. I was like, listen, this is it. I think this is the apartment, y'all. I'm moving out. But then I get to the bedroom and I'm like, no, like, is this like the closet? Is this, is the room, you know what?
The bedroom was definitely a little bit smaller than we expected it to be. And the window was facing the tall apartment building next door.
Are we in the wrong apartment? Like, I'm trying to make sense of this because I'm not understanding what I'm seeing. How do we go from a beautiful, state-of-the-art living room to this shack? The walls were gray. The window, it was facing a building. And honestly, I want to know what were people thinking? So I was still trying to work with this. I was like, you know what? Okay, well, I'm not gonna spend that much time in my living room. I mean, in my room anyway. I'm gonna spend time in my living room. This living room looks like I'm at a cool Airbnb. Like, this living room looks perfect. Like, I can still go with it. So after like 10 minutes of careful deliberation and thought, I was like, yeah, this is not worth the price.
She's somebody who values natural lighting a lot. And she was saying, like, I know that right now I really love this because I love the living room area, but like a month down the line, like, just being in that dark, dreary feeling, it's gonna affect her mood. And I'm like, hey, like, it is one con, like I said, but it seems like it's a big con. So, girl, we could keep searching.
The net is very attractive. The gross is like, I'm like, are they gonna charge me this gross next year? Is this net? Because this is a relatively new building, so I feel like they're really trying to get people to move in, and I think that's why they're offering such competitive prices. But I'm like, yeah, this place is not, it's not worth it. With that room, this isn't worth it. The windows, yes, but all in all, guys. And then I was also like, well, is this place really my vibe, or am I really only doing this because it looks really cool? Can I really live in this? Can I live like this? Because it's not just about what it looks like, but it's about what you're living in. So I'm gonna make the hard decision and tell Peace that we're gonna have to keep looking because this isn't it. And I felt so sad. I almost felt like it's this thing where it's like, you know, you really want something so bad and you're trying to make it work and you're trying to force it to work, but it's not working, but you're trying to force it to work anyway. And I was like, you know what? I have to be patient. I'm gonna find my apartment. This isn't it, but I'm gonna be so upset if I don't find it and I passed up on these other apartments that I thought about, you know? Cause like, as time is going, I'm sure other people are apartment shopping and they might snag up these good apartments. I may not find good apartments after today. So I don't know, but pray for me, guys. Let me know which apartment was your favorite. I am still really sad about having to let the last apartment go, but hopefully I find an apartment soon. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't by now. I do want to just pop in and say that the next video, guys, we went and looked at bad apartments in New York City. I cannot believe what I saw. So if you want to know when that next video comes out, subscribe. Damn it, it's free. Nobody got to get hurt. And yeah, you don't want to miss it.
Brightness, and the brightness can be remote controlled. I love them, highly recommend.
These. Blah blah blah. But this might be the one. This really might be the one. I think I'll put my application in though.
Yeah?
Literally, I can shower in here. So I don't need to do bubble baths. The color of the water was like yellow brown just now when it first turned on. Ew.